It's summer, which means there's a lot of flies around, and the blowflies in particular want nothing more than to give you lots of little kisses all the time forever, so it's easy to get annoyed at flies in general and feel upset and repulsed at the very mention of our dipteran colleagues. So I feel a need to do a bit of PR for flies because I feel like they're very underappreciated. First up, flies are really important pollinators. In fact, they're the second most important pollinators, bees being the first. They're not restricted to a hive or a nest, so they can distribute pollen over greater distances, and they're often more tolerant to the cold than other insect pollinators. So they're some of the first to be active at the end of winter and beginning of spring. They're active in adverse weather, and they tend to get up earlier in the morning and go to bed later than bees. We also have flies to thank for all kinds of advances in research. In particular, this fly, Drosophila melanogaster. It's been a model organism in fields ranging from genetics to biomed to neuroscience to engineering. You want a model organism that's cheap to keep and breed? Drosophila. You want a creature that reproduces quickly so you can understand trait inheritance over multiple generations? Drosophila. You want something with a relatively simple genome of only 4 chromosome pairs that's easy to study with many genes similar enough to human genes to help us learn more about ourselves? Drosophila. You want complex behaviours and intricate structures that can inform robotics and bioengineering? Drosophila. See, all kinds of flies are great, even blowflies serve their purpose. Their maggots are important decomposers, playing a critical role in the nutrient cycle. And don't let their bad reputation fool you. The adults are pollinators, second only to hoverflies in the fly pollinator ranking. Speaking of hoverflies, many species of hoverfly larvae eat aphids. The flies, both adults and young, are vitally important parts of the food web as both predators and prey. Without them, everything would be thrown completely out of balance. I would say all that makes them pretty fly. Because you get it? Because it's... Please don't unfollow me.